Carto, formerly CartoDB, is a software as a service platform that provides online web mapping and location intelligence services to a wide range of users, from journalists and teachers to data analysts and GIS specialists. Carto is currently being used all over the world with a client list that includes Google, Twitter, NASA and IBM. From managing Melbourne's urban forest to improving vaccination coverage in Kenya, ordinary people and businesses are finding new and exciting ways of utilising this tool to harness the power of location to improve their work and their lives. What we're going to cover: what is Carto and who's using it, demo application, how Carto can improve peak oil petroleum, risks, issues and challenges. The Carto platform is split into two separate parts, the Carto engine and the Carto builder. The Carto engine is a developer-focused resource to help integrate custom applications with Carto and leverage some of its internal functionality. The other part is the Carto builder, which provides a simple but powerful user interface layer over the Carto engine, allowing anyone, regardless of expertise, to create insightful map visualizations, intuitive mapping applications, and perform location analytics. In an oil and gas industry context, one such example of an organisation leveraging Carto Builder is the Centre for Western Priorities. The CFWP is a non-government organisation that provides information to the public around the protection of the environment and communities of the American West. They have utilised Carto to create an interactive map which plots over 13,600 points representing oil and natural gas spills in Colorado and New Mexico. Their objective is to facilitate an open conversation with the public around the behaviour and operational quality of the oil and gas companies in their state. Peak Oil Petroleum can learn a lot from this example. If you look at it from a public relations perspective, being open and transparent as an organisation is an important virtue in the broader energy sector today. We could bring some of our internal quality data to the attention of the public, perhaps even in real time, in order to demonstrate this value and commitment to the communities within which we operate. Let's take a look. Here we have an example of the kind of mapping application that you can build with Carto. Let's use the search functionality to go to an area particularly dense with company assets, let's say Melbourne. Okay, so now we're in Melbourne, and if we zoom out a bit, we can see here some offshore drilling stations which have been categorised into whether they're manned or unmanned. We also have a major pipeline asset flowing through the region here. I've also imported in some openly available weather events data to tie everything together. Now this took a couple of hours to pull together the right information and load it into the tool, but I have no previous GIS or spatial analysis experience, and I've just built a sophisticated asset management and monitoring solution which can run across desktop and mobile devices. I'd say that's pretty impressive. So what does it mean for us? Well, geographic information systems are a big part of how we do business. As you know, GIS optimizes our entire supply chain, from prospecting and drilling to pipeline monitoring and situational awareness. Carto provides a way for us to greatly simplify the use of GIS software within our organisation. It provides a way for us to democratize information, empower our business people, and derive value using location intelligence within the organisation where it was previously inaccessible. For example, business people in marketing could use location intelligence to understand more about their customers and the context in which they live. They could then feed this information into our infrastructure planning, a typically more engineering-focused activity. The Carto platform is open source and extensible, which allows us to build on its baseline functionality to deliver location-focused applications to enhance our business. For example, field workers could submit pipeline inspection or case-related forms that could be automatically loaded into the Carto database in order to provide real-time tracking of work out in the field. There are two primary challenges introduced by adopting the Carto platform into our technology mix. The first is that Carto would have to have a significant amount of corporate data migrated into the platform before it could be utilised effectively. Herein lies a number of more subtle issues. Whilst the Carto software is very intuitive, it is still an extensive migration project for our organisation. It would require the assistance of GIS and data management experts to procure the information in the correct formats and ensure the data loads are accurate and complete. Once the data is in the platform, we immediately run into our second issue: who gets to see it? Carto does not provide functionality around privacy setting in their free plan. However, their enterprise product does add the ability to restrict the view of certain maps to teams, and a layer of password protection if deemed necessary. There is no particularly sophisticated granular permission and role setting within Carto, which could lead to accidental leaks of sensitive information. The other aspect to this issue is, how do you control unauthorized access? We don't know. Carto is a software as a service product, and as such, we're at the mercy of the Carto service for providing protection over our data. That may not be good enough for our risk managers, particularly if we want to analyze commercially sensitive data sets. While it's clear Carto should be paid attention to, most of the functionality overlaps with a number of other GIS providers. Further research should be conducted to isolate the particular application that best suits our needs. For example, Expredat is a suite of GIS tools tailored to the petroleum industry that has been built on top of Esri's ArcGIS platform, a web map builder and viewer similar to Carto.